Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Necole Brown, and today is Monday, March the 17th. Let me ask you a quick question, but before I do, I have to give you a backstory about my life. It's going to be real brief, but growing up, I always wanted to be a doctor because I love caring for people. So that's what I wanted to do. I was preparing myself for that, and then something happened at the age of 16 with me. I was listening to this program on the radio, a local radio station, and I heard a young lady in her 90s. She was talking about health and nutrition, and it really sparked an interest in my mind. So I began to listen to her every weekend, and then I just began to learn and learn and learn. And the more that I learned, the more that I became interested in health and nutrition. And therefore, I no longer wanted to be a doctor. But the desire to help people still was within me. So once I started learning about supplements and what they could do for you, then I started sharing with other people. And then this thing called the internet came out. And then I was able to get on the internet and learn more about it. And then I decided that I no longer wanted to be a doctor. So, because I didn't believe in the Western medicine, I believed in the Eastern medicine with the herbs and nutrition, the supplements. I don't believe in medication. I've never taken any medication in my life. Knock on wood, I never have to. And I'm 57 years young right now. But anyway, once I began to learn about health and nutrition, I discovered programs, companies that were into this, where they could be called network marketing companies or direct selling companies, whatever you want to call them. And I began to use the products. Now, every company that I joined, it just got better and better and better and better and better. And I'm talking about health and nutrition companies, and I've been with several of them. So I haven't given up on them. I love them, and I'm currently with one today, which I love. However, now here's the tricky part of this, because I love taking care of people. My Heavenly Father gave me two parents that I need to take care of. Nobody has ever come between me and my two parents. Now, they've both moved on to the next life. They made their transition. My dad left in 2001, and then my mom, she just recently left me in 2018. So imagine this. I spent 14 years taking care of my bedridden mother, which was no problem. We actually just lived our life, but it was after she left me that I began to wonder, how did she do that for 14 years? How was she able to remain in the bed for 14 years and she never complained? I promise you, my mother never complained. I would ask her, I would always ask her, "Ma, how you doing?" And she would respond, "Have you ever heard me complain?" My mother was so smart. She was so intelligent. She was actually a teacher when she was able to walk. Back in the day, when she was able to get around, she was a grammar school elementary teacher. Always so smart. Her brother, her baby brother, used to say that out of all five of the children, my mom was the smartest. And I am my mother's child. I picked that up. I picked up that gene. I picked up the gene. My mother used to always say, have a job, but always have something on the side. And I promise you, I've always tried to promote one of the health and nutrition companies that I've been a part of to no avail. I'm just not good at that. But let me tell you this. When my mother passed, my baby brother, he called me up on the phone and he was like, "Nick, what would you do if you lost everything?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" So he sent me to a link so that I could listen to some people share their stories about what they would do. And these are successful people already. So the scenario is, if they lost everything and they had to do it all over again, how would they do it like from day 1 to day 30, and they only had 30 days to bring it all together, what would they do? So I watched and I learned, and it was just so interesting. But the process through which they are doing this is simply amazing, to the point that I was like, man, everybody needs this. Every business needs this for sure. And so I set a goal to learn about this company, to the point that in September, when I joined, I learned that there was a convention coming up that next February in 2019. So in 2018 is when I found out about this company. I began to learn, discovered there was a convention coming up the next year, February 2019. I set myself to get the ticket for the convention, and then I had to get the airfare, and I had to get the hotel, and I did everything that I needed to do so that I could be a part of it. And I tell you, I was just totally blown away in that atmosphere. It was so worth everything. So what I want you to do is to check it out, click on the link, and find out more for yourself. I promise you, you are not going to be disappointed in this. So I will talk to you soon. Hopefully that you will be a part of the team and we can learn and grow together. Until the next time, take care of yourself. Bye.